Alright, so good afternoon traders. Winston Goods here, aka Mr. Mayor Forex Trading. Today is of course Wednesday, the 22nd of February 2023. The time now is 10 to 6 South African time. Alright, so there's two trades that I am in currently, and I've got a couple of trades that I've set up, and that's like a pre-order that I've already entered, that I've put, so if price action gets to that point, it will pick up my trades. Alright, so this one, the first one I'm going to discuss to you guys, I'm going to talk about is the CAD Swiss franc. Now, the reason I'm in this trade is because I see there's a lot of buyers in this zone over here by this support line. I see there's big buyers here. Look at what happens to price once it gets there. It shoots up. So I was waiting for some confirmation to see, alright, that it is going up. And when I started seeing the green candles, I decided, right, it was with this one. I jumped in right over there. At that point there, you can see there's my buy order is right there. And it's running $1.50 in profit already. Alright, so the reason also for that is why I base my decisions. Let me say it to you this way. Number one, I see on my chart that I'm close to a great support line. Now I want some second confirmation. So let's go to CAD Swiss franc. So let's go on the Forex Factory. Under the market tab, we're going to type in, what are we on there? We're looking for CAD Swiss franc. So let's type there in that green little box. You click on it. Just think a little bit. CAD Swiss franc. You can see I was there already. Alright, so this will give you all the information, necessary information that you need about the Canadian dollar and the Swiss franc and all those things. So you can read up on it as well. Here on the side, there's a little bit of a chart that they've got there. It's a daily chart that I put it on. Now you can add the moving average, and you can add the MACD and whatever. So I've just added the MACD and a normal, I think it's a 100-day moving average that I added to it. But the important bit is this here that I want to see. What positions have people got open? What people are trading? So I do see 35 traders have got long positions, are buying this. 90% of the lots goes to the buyers, which is 6.6 lots, and a little bit to the sellers. You can see there. So obviously I am close to a support. I can see that there is buyers there. So along with this confluence over here tells me that, all right, I am going to put in a buy, and that's why I put a buy in this one. Let's go to the Aussie USD. The Aussie USD is at a support level. I did see some rejection there, and I climbed into the trade once I started seeing this nice green candle forming. I opened up the trade over there with a stop loss down there. It's like a small $2.87 stop loss is so small. But also, let's go to the Aussie USD on Forex Factory. Let's type in there on the top. You type in, okay, so it's already there, but if you don't see it there, you just type in AUD US, and there it is. You see that it's there. You click on it, and it will take you to this asset. So this is a Aussie USD. Let's see. You can read up on the US. You can read up here, but this is just the important news about the pair that you're working with. What the stories for Aussie USD, so read that. On the side here as well, I just added a 100-day moving average and a MACD, normal MACD. But this is what I'm interested in. Alright, so it did shift a little bit, so I see that the sellers have climbed in. Now also this was quite nice. There was a lot more buyers than sellers, but I do see that the tables have flipped a little bit over here. But it's still 53% are buy lots. And 51% of the traders are in a long position, a buy position. 67 traders, so it's 49% is in a sell position. So basically this one here is in a 50-50. But when I made my decision, I saw that it's there, and I also saw that there were a lot more buyers than sellers. This has now shifted up a little bit, so I will keep an eye on it. But luckily, you see, trading, that's what people don't tell you. Trading is not about just reading the charts, reading the news, and getting your fundamentals and getting your chart work 100% correct. Trading is also, I think 90% of successful traders are successful because of money management. Money management is how you succeed in trading. If you have small losses, you work with small lots, small amounts, and you get yourself in a position where you don't have to put a massive stop loss, you can put a small stop loss, then you will trade much better. The way I traded in the beginning was I was all for indicators and this and that, and I followed this and I followed that strategy, and I followed this strategy, and I followed this guy and used this signals and that signals, and it was, I was just working backwards. So I went back to the drawing board and I had a look at a lot of people that do trade. There's a lot of trading traders out there that puts out good quality videos, and I started having an interest in open chart trading, a chart where there's no indicators, just straight price action, and that's it. You put your own support resistance in there, you put these big buy and sell areas in there. It's just clean trading. And I started reading up on this, and I started watching videos on it and started learning this, and eventually I went back onto my charts and I back tested and I back tested and I back tested and I back tested for months and months at end. I was back testing. I was working on a what's those charts, on a free chart where you get money but it's not your own money, you just trade and you learn. I was working with that for probably about a year, that I was doing that with my back testing. Eventually I started seeing a pattern when it comes to these big supply and demand areas. Eventually I started seeing a pattern, and I worked out a strategy around these big supply and demand areas, and majority of my trades were successful. I was making money. Yes, you don't make millions unless your account is $1 trillion plus account. You will make maybe hundreds of thousands. But with a small account, you make $5 here, $10 here, $2 here, $1 there. That's how you get to where you need to be. You get there $1 freaking dollar at a time. Alright, so I just wanted to tell you guys, this is my trading for today, and just a little bit of information. And please do remember to join the Facebook page. It's called Forex Hangout. It's an open page where you can post your trade ideas for the day as well. And let's get chatting on that group. Let's get and help each other and motivate each other to trade, because you do need a lot of motivation. Trading is a very lonely thing to do. It's very lonely. So we need to start building each other up. Please go and join the Facebook page. Post your trades up there. Have a chat. Send comments. Send this YouTube channel called Mr. Forex Trading. Also, send it around. Subscribe. Let's get involved. It's a free channel. It's a free. Everything is free. Everything I do for free. I don't charge anything, and I will never charge anything. So please, guys, let's build this thing. Let's build each other up so we all can have a successful trading career. From my side, Winston Smile, Winston Coetzee. Have a great one. I'll see you guys again. Cheers.